So my friend confided in me the other day. He said, I don't know if I want to stay married. I said, wow, that seems like a pretty difficult feeling. And we went back and forth for a little, but eventually I was like, I think I remember that at your wedding you said some vows. Do you have that document still of the vows that you wrote? And he was like, yeah, actually. Pulls out the Google Doc. We read through the vows. And immediately he was like, wow, I know exactly what I need to do to fix my marriage. And I was like, this kind of made me realize that the reason that one writes vows, or in general, the reason that one writes notes to oneself is to not forget things. The reason he wrote those vows when he was getting married was, in a sense, for the moment that he was wondering whether he wanted to stay married or not, because that's the purpose of a vow. And in this moment of marital strife, he couldn't access that wisdom that he had in the vows at the moment he got married. But, by reading the vows, he was able to reconnect to that. This is just like an inherently difficult thing, to remember things that we once knew that we no longer know. And that's why it's important to write things down and then to make them accessible to the you that needs them, and then to use them when you actually need to solve problems and answer questions. Well, I've been doing this thing of writing my notes and organizing them for when I need to find them, and then finding them to solve my problems for like 5 years. And Learning Loop is the framework and principles that I've come up with to do this as easily as possible. That's why I made the Learning Loop podcast on YouTube. And if you want to start writing notes to yourself and using them to solve your problems, I encourage you to head over there. Check out the principles I've outlined, the pitfalls I've pointed out to avoid. So stop forgetting what you once knew. Write it, organize it, use it.